Hello, and welcome back to our fourth lesson on katakana. If you missed the previous lessons, please make sure to check them out on our channel. Alright, let's get started. This lesson is split up into 3 sections. In the first section, you will watch the strokes of each letter 3 times. Your job is to watch and learn from them. In the second section, you will learn the details of each letter. And in the last section, you will write along with the screen with your finger. This is ma. It has 2 strokes, 1 and 2. The first stroke you start on the left side here, and you go straight across the right like this. And then you draw a short straight line that goes down towards the bottom left like this, and stop here. The second stroke you start from here, then you draw a short straight line that goes towards the bottom right, make contact with the ending point of the first stroke, keep going, and stop there. This is mi. It has 3 strokes, 1, 2, and 3. Now all these lines have a pretty similar pattern as they all have a slightly downward angle towards the right. So the first stroke you start from the top here, and you go towards the right like this, stop there. Second stroke is slightly shorter than the first stroke, so you start from here, go to the right and end there. Now the third stroke is the longest out of the 3. So you start from the bottom left here, go to the right like this, and stop there. This is mu. It has 2 strokes, 1 and 2. Now you guys see this point here? Now normally this shouldn't stick out, it's just this type of font that we used for this video. So to actually write mu, you start up from the top here, then you go down towards the bottom left like this, and then you cut across back to the right like this, and end there. The second stroke you start from here, and draw a short straight line that goes downwards towards the right, make contact with the ending point of the first stroke like this, and end there. This is me. It has 2 strokes, 1 and 2. The first stroke you start from the top right here, and then you draw a long straight line that goes towards the bottom left, and end with a slash that curves slightly to the left like this. The second stroke you start from the left side here, then you draw a short straight line that cuts across the middle of the first stroke like this, and end there. This is mo. It has 3 strokes, 1, 2, and 3. The first stroke you start from the top left here, then you draw a short straight line that goes towards the right like this, and end there. Now the second stroke is going to be slightly longer than the first stroke, and you start from the left here, go across the right, like so, and end there. And the third stroke, you start from the midpoint of the first stroke, go down to cut across the midpoint of the second stroke, keep going down, and curve 90 degrees towards the right, and end there. Let's say mamimumemo 3 times out loud so that you won't forget. Ready? Go. Mamimumemo, mamimumemo, mamimumemo. Good job. This is ya. It has 2 strokes. 1 and 2. The first stroke you start from the left side here, then you draw a line that goes straight towards the right that's on an upward angle like this, and then you end it off with a slash that goes back towards the bottom left. The second stroke you start from the top here, and then you draw a straight line that goes downwards that crosses past with the first stroke like so, and end there. This is yu. It has 2 strokes. 1 and 2. The first stroke you start from the top left here, and then you draw a short straight line that goes to the right, stop there, and cut sharply that goes downwards like this, and end there. The second stroke is going to be slightly longer than the top part of the first stroke, and you start from the bottom here. So you start from the left side here, you draw a straight line that goes towards the right, touch the ending point of the first stroke, keep going a little further, and stop. This is yo. It has 3 strokes. 1, 2, and 3. Now this is essentially just the capital E that's flipped on its side. So for this, you start off on the top left here. Draw a straight line that goes towards like this, like to the right like this. Stop there, and then cut sharply that goes downwards like this, and end there. The second stroke, you start from the left side here, and then you draw a short straight line that goes towards the right like this, and stop at the halfway point of the bottom line of the first stroke. The last stroke you start from the bottom left here, and then you draw a short straight line that goes to the right, and stop at the ending point of the first stroke. Let's say yayuyo 3 times out loud so that you won't forget. Ready? Go. Yayuyo, yayuyo, yayuyo. Good job. If you enjoyed the lesson or you learned something new, please hit the like button and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time for our next lesson. Thank you.